to post online.
Okay.
Everyone else had parachutes.
Yeah, I guess so.
Apparently, or are you the only one on the plane? Apparently, and that's why it crashed.
I don't know how to fly a plane. Why am I in here by myself?
Exactly.
Ooh.
All right, so I'm gonna fire up the new game just to show you the options, and then I'm gonna jump into a save game that's like about a half hour in, just to show you like some of the features.
Extreme.
I know, yeah. And yeah, frame fires a toggle on and off.
Oh, okay.
But one thing I did want to show you is that when you start, you actually have to choose a character.
That's nice.
Oh, so they're pre-made.
Yeah, they basically have like bonuses. You know, like different like innate abilities.
Guess how many there are too.
I know. Guess what? There are 8. Surprise.
Whoa.
So, and obviously this is what your character is going to look like. So you're actually playing that character.
He looks like me, so I play that character in real life.
But there are some nice bonuses on some of them. Like this guy's fast, and you know she's pretty good at gathering resources, and so there is some diversity if you have a group. So you can have like multiple people who are good at different things.
Anyway, we just learned something about Z tonight. Apparently, he's low polygon.
Yeah. Very pointy.
Right.
He's got flat surfaces.
Yeah, so this game's about 20-30 minutes in. And this is what it looks like. Whee!
I was going to ask, is the view always like the top-down look, or can you switch it around?
No, yes, it is always top down, but you can rotate the camera
Oh, okay.
like 90 degrees. So, and it's easy because like your movement is WASD, but the camera is Q and E, so it's like right there at your
Okay.
fingertips, which can be useful because sometimes you go around a corner and you can't like see if there's like even a door there. And I'm about to starve to death.
Oh, great. Maybe you should eat something.
Berries.
They have
Definitely
northern
berries.
Nom.
Are there southern berries too?
Yes, but yeah, they're northern berries.
Wait a minute. Well, are there southern berries?
No, because you're in Alaska.
Well, why do they even different?
Well,
Why,
maybe
why
a
do they
bird
even
was
have the
carrying
option?
me.
Just
Well,
be
because
berries, then.
they're not from Alaska. So it's sort of like, Brazil nuts. If you're from Brazil, you just call them nuts. But if you're from anywhere else, they're called Brazil nuts.
I'll go with that.
You have no other nuts in Brazil? Well, there's nothing.
Maybe.
So this is I'm not gonna show you much of it, but this is a facility that you find fairly early on that can act as like a base of operations if you want it to. There's like several different features that you can unlock over the course of the game, but you don't have to use it. It's actually like a side quest. If you want to like just rough it out in the wilderness, you can.
You keep
Okay.
hovering over things like I'm going to be able to see like tooltips.
Right.
I mean, does your frame rate drop when you go outside naturally, or is it just streaming?
That must be a streaming thing.
Okay, yeah, because it drops like pretty soon.
Is it really bad right now? Or?
It's a little stuttery. It's not horrible. I'm getting about 15 frames, I would say now.
Okay.
Seems fine for me.
Oh, you're going to die.
Okay, maybe it's me.
Eat the pig. Yeah, I mean,
Just stand
I'm
there.
not having any issues. But that's not surprising since we're on the same network.
There's more northern herbs.
Northern mushroom.
Yeah, mushrooms and berries are usually what you're going to be eating early on. Oh, looks like there's a blizzard. In the lower left, you can see there's 3 bars. I'm sure you probably figured it out, but top one's health, like hit points. Second one is food, and the third one is like warmth.
There's no sanity bar in this game. That's something.
No.
It's different from all the other games.
Get stuck. See, this is where like having the camera shift.
Oh yeah,
there's a
because
fence
you're
there.
like, why can't I go through there?
I didn't see that.
Uh-oh. You should go back inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna
This
go
is
back.
aggressively survival. Okay.
It really is, yeah.
It actually isn't this bad usually. I just happened. It just happened to be a blizzard, and I just happened to be running low on food. I think that I could have sworn I had eaten before I saved.
Oh, by the way, it's probably a northern blizzard. Sorry.
Well, then I would imagine that probably like mushrooms and berries aren't terribly sustaining.
No. Well, and I was gonna like start a fire, but hoping there'd be some food in one of these cabinets.
So when you start starving, you go to the low saturation and your heartbeat pops.
Yes. One thing is you see some buttons in the upper left here, B, M, and V.
Build map.
Yeah, build, map, notes, and inventory.
Inventory.
That's so nice.
Um,
It makes sense.
these are the
Yeah.
only things you can actually build. These 6 things.
Like always.
Yeah. Like
Oh.
this isn't a game where you build a fortress and like you have not like the forest where you have like dozens of things you can construct. This is more of like you're building mobile camp and then you're breaking up the camp, bringing it with you, putting it down. It's that kind of like build structure.
Oh, and the food has like a freshness meter as well.
Yes, and you have to worry about that as well.
Okay.
And I'm going to cook some mushrooms because cooked mushrooms will satiate your health, hunger more.
Oh.
That's like the forest too. It makes no sense in real life, but hey, go with it.
Right.
You cook the water out of them, they feed you much better.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Mushrooms?
Maybe they were going bad.
Maybe.
Or maybe it's...
You
No.
want some oil too, because they're
Yeah.
fried.
That's good enough. There are 2 buildings that you'll use a lot. The shelter and the workshop.
Which one looks like an igloo?
That is the furnace.
Oh, it's a furnace. Okay.
Yeah, so you can create iron,
Yes.
which is
Oh, I
craft.
see. For smithing.
These 2 you'll be basically carrying around. They're kind of part of your character, really. When you go into the shelter, there are stats that you have. Like basically categories that you can upgrade to improve your character. You improve these by actually doing those activities. So like gathering is actually gathering resources. Defense, I think, taking damage. And offense, giving it. Mobility, just running around. And hunting is actually like killing animals. So the more you do it, the more points you'll get in those things, and you'll actually become better at those categories.
So by getting punched in the face, you get better at being punched in the face?
Exactly. Or you could take more punches to the face. Your face
You get
becomes
used to
more
it.
punchable.
Is that how that works? I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure that's how it
Bear.
works.
it's fine. After the fourth or fifth time, you barely even notice it.
Till your fire went out.
Not
Getting
the
cold.
Yep.
a method of defense.
Yeah, you do have to like keep adding logs to the fire to keep it going. Although you will note that my my warmth bar isn't degrading as much as if I was outside.
Oh, because you're inside a structure.
Yeah, the structures give you some like level of warmth, and as you can upgrade them. It's like a upgrade option, which makes them. They give you greater protection to warmth. They unlock tiers of the leveling up, and you can see that there's a storage section where you can actually like store items. And the workshop is where you craft. It's like these are all the different like items that you can make.
I see shoes.
Yep, you can make shoes, you make armor, make weapons. There's consumables.
Nope, you're gonna freeze to death.
Yep. Let's pop out of here for a minute. And like the shelter, the workshop gets like upgraded to do more things. It can carry more, store more resources.
Is that the more you use it?
No, this like the shelter, you have to actually spend to upgrade it.
Okay.
So you'll see on the right side over here. Can you actually see my cursor, by the way?
No.
Oh, okay. Good to know. There are required components like wood or.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh, there's the bunny.
Yep,
The
bunnies.
roof.
And the thing about these two is that you pack them up when you're done with them.
You basically just build a block.
Yeah, you carry them around, and then like when you find a new place to camp, you set them down.
Oh, is that a bear?
I think it's a doggy.
Oh, it's the boar again. Okay.
Just having to sit down. It's fine.
So I'd warm up. 'Cause apparently, standing around and just chatting is slowly killing my character.
Is there fishing in this game?
No, because everything's iced over.
Okay.
But you can hunt deer. There's wolves. That they also drop meat. There's bears, boars, rabbits, and you can craft traps for like you can craft rabbit traps.
Mm-hmm.
And you can make deer and wolf pets.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like traps that you can set to like befriend them, and a deer you can actually craft like a sled that like
Oh wow.
will act as like a mobile chest to carry stuff in. So he'll like follow you around, and then it's like an extra backpack.
Will the wolf like help you with hunting or anything, or is it just like a similar kind of a thing?
I'm guessing he'll help you with hunting. I never befriended a wolf,
Mm-hmm.
but I saw like that it was an option.
Cool.
You don't have much space to carry stuff. In fact, the quick bar down at the bottom is actually your inventory.
Oh, so it's kind of like a barotrauma in that way, that like you don't have a backpack to store things in.
Right. Although there is a category in like the leveling up system that allows you to add more bars. I think you can have up to 15. So it goes like well past 10. But that's your inventory. That's it.
The structures don't count towards your inventory, but they have slots of inventory when you drop them.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so they act as a little extra space.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
And you'll see there's 2 slots on the left side, right below the sword and the X. Those also don't take any space, and those are items I'm carrying.
Okay, so tools are weapons.
And the X is just to toggle between the 2.
Oh, okay, and those degrade over time as well.
Yeah, they degrade based on use.
Okay.
So I think like every time you swing, like it ticks off a point.
Mm-hmm.
Like fortunately the stone equipment, which is the first tier you get, is pretty easy to craft. And worst case, you can punch trees to get wood, and
Like in real life.
punch rocks to get ore.
Naturally.
See this guy's hands? I can imagine that's true.
And he has very large hands.
Big hands.
It's very manly hands. And you'll see in the upper right, there's like a time and day. Obviously, like time of day matters because nightfall it gets really cold out. So it's best whenever it gets like to like dusk to start looking for shelter or finding a place to like set up camp or something, because when it hits nighttime, the temperature drops so fast that like you do not want to be outside. At least not without like a roaring fire going.
Right.
Let's see what else.
Have you come across a werewolf yet?
I will not answer that because I do not want to spoil.
I know I already saw the spoilers in the Steam page. They look like wolves, but they run on 2 legs, so that's probably
yeah.
a sign.
This is the world map. This is the map of everything. It's pretty big.
Oh, wow.
And it's procedurally generated, so like it changes each time you play. Although I think each square is, like you can see just by looking at it, some of the squares just look similar.
Mm-hmm.
Flip through it.
So
Yeah, they're just like slightly tipped one way or another.
but I know like there's various like structures you come across, warehouses, towers, that they either you scavenge resources from them, or there might be a side quest there, or something that leads you to another location. There's a lot to explore in that sense.
Now, is there like a primary objective, like in terms of like, seeking rescue from this place, or is it just sort of like you keep going until you die?
Great quest task. It's right in front of you. That's right.
Well, no, I see that there are tasks, but like, are they part of a story, or they're just things to do?
Yes, there is a story to follow, where you are looking for help, and of course you end up coming across some weird shit, and you can see that this is the hub of Vapor 3. It's some sort of like research facility out in the middle of nowhere, and that's never good.
Right.
So you end up getting tied up into the mystery, and there's like puzzles to solve and try and determine what's going on. Yeah, there's definitely a story that unfolds, and there are plenty of side quests, that you come across, and you find a letter from someone, and you're like, oh, I gotta follow up on that for some reason.
Come across Mr. Wiggles yet, though?
Not yet.
We should be in every game. It's the best thing ever.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's like this is a side quest, Home Sweet Home, which is, getting this facility up and running.
Okay. Pick up the seeds lying on the table.
Yeah, Yeah, there
Do
is
it.
a
Do it
like,
now.
there's a like food thing. Alright, let's see if the weather's gotten better. Maybe I can actually explore. Get in trouble. Maybe not die.
Maybe. I wanted to see you punch it.
Fine. There, happy.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Take that tree.
That is funny. Look out, the
Tree killed
pig's
you,
gonna
though.
steal your tools.
No, leave my tools alone. And these big rocks, that's what you mine.
Yeah,
Okay.
good stuff. Punch it with your hands.
Be here all day.
Now you're dying already.
The quick bar is kind of quirky in that like selecting a number just kind of highlights that item. You have to actually use it.
Oh, so F. Alright.
That's probably good, just in case. There's less chance of mishitting it that way.
Right. Well, and you
That's
can also
true.
keep it highlighted, so then all you have to do is just tap F whenever you want to use it.
Yeah, it's a good quick bar.
Let's see if I can run across a wolf or something, just so you can see what combat's like, which kind of takes some getting used to. Yeah, see, I just got a point for mobility because I've been running around so much.
More mushrooms.
Hey, more mushrooms. Oh, there's a
Ooh,
deer.
there's a deer. Ooh, and a piggy.
Deer. Come here. Come here.
No, leave me alone,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, when you got starter weapons, there's not much you can do with them.
After your build going 290, this will be much easier.
Right? Fun things.
There's a bunch of animals.
What's this? Oh, it's a pet towers. These are a good way to find facilities. You just kind of like follow the lines. Eventually they stop somewhere. Hopefully before I die. Oh, berries.
Berries.
What kind of berries are they? Berries.
Berries.
There's animals all over the place here.
Yeah. Yeah, lots and lots of deer. Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's just a log. Never mind. It's not interesting. Get that deer.
No, you don't like me. Oh, another blizzard. Come on.
It's just towers.
I'm really hoping I make it to this facility.
You're gonna die.
Oh no, come on.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, it's right here.
Alright.
Well, it's not.
Eat
No.
the food. Eat the food.
No, shit.
Shit.
Can you build a fire?
It's some
Come
mushrooms.
on, come on, come on. I'm gonna die. Yep, near death. There we go.
Woo!
Oh, alright, so I gotta put up my shelter.
No, the pig's interested. Oh,
Get out of
Puma's
my
gonna
way,
go into your
pig.
shelter.
I'm trying to set up my tent here.
The Pumbaa is your friend.
You get trolled by the pigs. Do I build it here? Maybe over here? No, over here.
God, there's a blizzard.
Open fire.
Gonna run out of wood. Need to cook some more mushrooms. There we go. Oh, phew. Almost died there. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, oh, clicked on the wrong thing.
Oh, now he's gonna get you.
Pissed.
My Right here.
Now he's gonna totally wreck your shelter. Oh, there you go, defense. Beat the crap out of you. Oinky, oinky. Oh
It's a
no.
close fight. Wow.
Go down.
Shit.
I need
Oh
meat.
no, your fire's gonna go out. Humba!
You're doing good now. You got
There you
him.
go, yeah, just keep hitting him in the butt. He's almost dead.
Oh no, he's making a run for
Oh,
it.
you bastard! Die.
Yay.
There you go, now you got meat! Ooh, and you get a skill point in hunting. Excellent.
Woo.
And you have no more woods. Oh, you do. You should have punched some more trees.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow, you can get a decent amount of wood too.
Yeah, and it gets better with the better equipment. Let's cook me some meat.
So you're getting turkey drumsticks from pigs. Excellent.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't make him look like little ham shacks or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now I got several. I actually got several points because I got one from offense, defense, gathering, hunting.
Nice.
So yeah, so like with gathering, I can put an extra point in upgrading my backpack, and now I have an extra slot in the bottom.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
You know, for hunting, I can add a drop chance for bones from animals, which are a crafting item. Yeah, so as you get better, as you start doing things, you get better at them, and you know, you can unlock certain abilities or improve others. Oh, I actually have enough to upgrade my shelter, so let's do that.
Sweet.
And you can see that the shelter actually changed. It's no
Oh,
longer
yeah, it
just a
looks
10.
Yeah.
So they do like upgrade over time, and now like the second tier of the abilities is unlocked. So I can so now with say like my defense, before it was just increased defense, now I can give myself bleeding resistance. Back that up. Oh man, I'm actually I didn't realize how much health I lost.
It was a close fight between you and Mr. Pig.
Yeah,
I
it
know.
was.
I'm telling you, if that was a wolf, I would not have survived.
Actually, if he hadn't turned and started running, you probably would have been really
Exactly.
close.
I was kind of hoping I had bandages. I guess I'll just use my med kit.
Kid, what does sleep do?
Sleep freezes your bad choice of words. It halts your hunger and your warmth from going down.
Okay.
It's a good way to pass through the night, but it consumes resources. For some reason, you need wood and ore to do it.
Okay, but it doesn't help with regaining health or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you see, it costs resources to actually execute, but it's a good way to pass the night.
Mhm.
I'm having weird control issues here. Try to see if I can find a building to show you guys what's like to scavenge. Or if I can run across a wolf, that'll probably quickly kill me.
Mhm.
I think all those frame rate issues I'm getting is from the blizzard. The extra snow is
yeah.
causing my frame rates
Right.
to drop.
Yeah, that particle effects.
Yeah, I guess so.
There's a fox.
So-
Oh, there's a fox. Hee.
Looks like I found found something.
It's a car.
Yep.
Oh, crap.
Oh, there's a wolf.
Crap,
Oh
crap.
shit.
Get the fuck away from me! What's this?
Building.
And apparently he lost interest. He's like, ah, yeah, whatever.
What this is?
That's very messy.
I see a cooler. I think.
Oh, okay. The I think I know what this is. The facility I started tonight in, the hub, there are like a dozen or so little outposts that you can find, and if you clear them out, they link back to the hub, so they act as kind of like way stations that you can like.
Huh.
It's like a monorail system underground, like that connects them all, but you have to like clear the area in order to link it, and then it kind of gives you a way to jump around the map. I think this is
Ooh,
one of
there's
them.
drugs.
Is anything good in these things?
Oh, they really need to water that plant over there. It's not looking so good.
Let's see
Oh,
some
that's
trash.
nice that it tells you like when you've searched stuff. More trash.
Ah, there's trash in the trash.
That's super weird.
And it's locked. Okay. Ooh, machete. Yoink.
Machete.
Blown away.
So it tells me I'll need that. Syringe.
Drugs.
Yeah, let's use a syringe. See what happens.
Do it.
Hmm.
Archimedes.
Oh, yep.
This cabinet. And I think if you just leave it there, like the stuff stays in the containers.
Oh, it doesn't disappear.
Yeah. So these are like resources that you can use to craft with. Medkit. Need that. What's right here? Yeah.
We were camera.
Yeah, crafting it's actually pretty good, although there are some quirks to it, like you can find a broken flashlight, but what's broken about it is the batteries are dead in it.
Oh.
So in order to like get it working again, you have to craft a broken flashlight with batteries to create a flashlight.
Weird.
Yeah, and then when the batteries die on it, it becomes a broken flashlight again.
Huh.
It's very weird. There's
Actually,
little
it's
things
weird.
like that.
It doesn't work. It's broken.
Oh, bones. That's nice. Oh, there,
Oh,
there he is.
hello.
Okay.
That's a thing that.
It's a minotaur in there,
Yep.
as you find in most research stations.
Oh, hey, buddy. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Oh!
Ooh, yeah, that's still
Oh!
point.
Oh! Okay, run!
Yeah, he doesn't. I don't think.
Mommy!
Oh,
Have some
shit.
food!
Oh, maybe he'll eat it. No.
No, it isn't there.
No, he doesn't like his meat cooked. He likes it fresh.
Oh.
No, and now you're dead. Wow. At least he didn't come outside. I guess. 4 hit points.
You're doing great. No problem.
Right, exactly.
That's a good thing they had that med kit in there.
I know. I'm so glad that I picked that up.
I go
Have to
eat
go
some
back in.
mushrooms.
Does anyone have any like other questions so far?
I don't think so. Oh, you can salvage the car.
Yeah, I think this is just scrap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, at least for me, like, I think we covered most of the questions I had.
Yeah, I got a good idea what the game's like now. These things are like, these interactive things are like 100 times better than just watching videos.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. keep forgetting that because we've done it before, but like every time it's like, just watch the video. Same way. Not at all.
So, are you gonna turn into a werewolf now?
No, because I used the heal kit. That
Is a
fixes
werewolf
everything,
hair
right?
kit? Yeah, band-aids stop you from becoming a werewolf.
I know one other thing I want to mention, because obviously there's clothing, which is both for warmth and armor. There's weapons, obviously two weapons, ammo. The tools, two tool slots, that's kind of they're more like passive upgrades that you get. Like you can find like a hacksaw that'll give you extra wood when you chop down trees, or there's like a special knife you can find that'll give you extra crafting materials from animals you kill. So there's like little upgrades you can get and like swap them out depending on what you want to be doing. Yeah, actually, why don't I show
You're
you?
gonna die.
Why don't I show you what happens if I die?
We'll
Just so
take
you
on that werewolf. We'll take on the werewolf again. Come on, do it.
right, exactly.
Come on, do it.
Inch jumping away from the wolf into the werewolf.
Freeze.
That's why he didn't want to go in after you.
And 0. We're gonna slow down. Here goes your health.
Oh, good thing.
Except that werewolf thing. That
Right.
sucked. Oh
Boom.
wow. I give up.
Yeah, so you have a short period of time where, like, say, like somebody could come and rescue you.
Okay.
It's really short. Yes.
There's like a little revive function. Oh, you dropped all your shit. Oh.
Yep, you drop your stuff,
You died.
and you come back to the hub.
Oh, okay.
So, and you'll notice on the map, it shows you where you died.
Oh. Okay, so you could go back. Can you retrieve your items?
Yeah, all your stuff is still sitting there.
Okay, cool. So it's like, don't starve.
Yeah, and it's I believe it's just what was in your quick bar. So
Right.
if there's stuff that you left in your shelter, because you still have your shelter and you still have your workshop. So those items are still there, and whatever weapons, and I think if you were wearing any like clothing, you still get that stuff.
Okay.
I'm fairly certain, like this stuff is still here. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, if there's anything like you definitely don't want to lose, like you can always toss it in like a shelter or a workshop.
Okay.
All right. And yeah, you can see like just by that run, like that's how much I covered, and there's like all that other space you could mess around with.
Oh, and it shows where your campfires are too. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of nice. And yeah, so yeah, that's Wild 8, without getting into like spoilers or anything.
Except for the werewolf part.
Right. That's an early spoiler. But yeah, you can craft chest, a sign, and then you have your two buildings, the furnace and the campfire. Usually you're going to be crafting campfire, shelter, workshop pretty regularly.
Yeah, I looked at the first video on the store page, and like I think they had the werewolf in that.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, really?
And yeah, it also does sort of a cinematic thing where like it's like third person as opposed to like this top down thing. That's why I asked whether this is the only kind of view that they had. It's,
Yeah.
From the video, I was like, well, you can go into like a closer in view too.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some... There is some, like, weirder stuff out there. Like I said, I didn't get that far into it. I think I got past Act 1. I don't know how many chapters there are, but there were some odd things I saw in the wilderness. So I was just like, I don't know what that is. I'm not messing with it. But yeah. So I mean, as if we were to play something like this, like there's definitely some variety to it. We could have people gathering resources while other people are crafting. We don't. You can use this base if you want to. Like, it does make the game easier because it's always heated. There's a way to make food. There's some other abilities you can unlock as well, and it links to outposts. But you don't have to use it. You could try and just act like nomads really, and set up a camp. Gather resources, pick up camp, move somewhere else, and kind of wander the map that way as well.
Oh, another blizzard.
Yeah, blizzards are pretty regular. Yeah, upgrading your shelter is a major objective. But yeah, so I mean, I didn't really get to show you much of the scavenging. There are little warehouses you can find and buildings you can find. They have similar stuff to that werewolf outpost, but like boxes, and you can find fridges and all sorts of valuable and useful items. Because you can't craft everything. There are some things you'll find that you just like batteries. You can't craft batteries, but you can find them sprinkled throughout the facilities.
Mine some lithium and put it together. You're good to go.
Right. These characters aren't capable.
You just need a couple of coconuts and
Right.
Some seaweed. You're good to go.
right.
Were there any other questions? I mean, is there something else you'd like me to show you in the game?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah. Like, much better idea what this is like.
Oh, and you can also throw your weapon.
I'll throw it.
Although I can't seem to do it right now.
Think of all things you'd be able to throw a machete.
You have to target it. So.
Yeah, maybe you have to target something. Because I know you can throw. Because one of the things they do say is you can pick up rocks and throw them at
nice.
animals to stun them.
Yeah, you can make
cool.
spears too, because they had that in the video.
Yes, and you
okay.
and you can make bow and arrows.
Nice.
And if you do pick up say clothing or armor, it does show up on your character.
Oh, so it makes them look different.
Yeah.
Cool. I like that.
Yeah, you can find various hats, I know I found a biker's helmet and some knitted hats.
And do
So
they
the
have
armor have hands and faces on it,
You gonna say, Steve?
Oh no, I was gonna say oh wait. Oh, do the different pieces of things that you put on they have different stats on them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. In
So,
fact, if you open up your equipment, you have stats in the bottom to show how much you do for damage, how much cold protection you have. So those items would have like different stats. Like this stone axe has stats for like weaponry, for attacking. Same thing the bike or helmet would have
Like defense stats or.
Oh,
Yeah.
they have a use thing too. So it's like half. That one's half destroyed.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing with the machete. Like there's a duration. Like
Yeah.
before you can find repair kits to fix them. They were rare when I was looking for them. So you end up like just breaking this shit and just like, you know,
Makes sense.
moving on to the next item.
And does the clothing take damage as well? Do you know?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And so those will degrade over time. It's a fresh energy bar.
Oh, and one last question: is it tidy whities or boxers?
Yes.
Depends on which character you pick.
Right.
Exactly. And I know, I think GBM, you'd asked about bugs.
Yeah.
I have seen some bugs, like, you know, as you would expect from like an indie game that doesn't get a lot of support these days. There have been the occasional time where I see an item and I can't pick it up, or like something will like glitch through like a wall or something. The worst thing I saw, it was at the end of Act 1. There was supposed to be this like thing that was supposed to happen. You're supposed to like witness, and that was the end of the act. And it didn't happen. Like it like glitched out like a split second into it, so it just kind of like disappeared. So it's just like, what's going on? So like I couldn't progress.
That's kind of an issue.
Oh wow. Okay.
It does save a lot though. It might save like every couple minutes.
Oh.
So if something like that were to happen where like you can't go any further, it's pretty easy to like just back up a couple minutes, run into again. Because when I did that, it triggered the incident like automatically, like the second time. So it wasn't like permanently broken. It just there are these temporary like glitches where like you kind of have to back up a bit just to get to work. I mean, I don't know how that would play out in multiplayer, like whether that would screw anyone up, but when I was playing it, didn't seem to be too much of an issue.
Probably does the master save kind of thing.
Yeah. Alright. Anything else?
I'm good.
Yeah, good here.
Okay. And I will exit out.